So basically saying, oh, the 6 stones are shining. We can get inside now. In the randomizer, you actually need all 6 stones to do this. You can try to enter in earlier. The game says, nope, no doing. All right, God has something to say. I'm just skipping it. All right, this final area. So, oh, Makai. So literally hell, Makai. I will not be surprised. Yeah, I will not be surprised if the final boss's name is Satan. Basically, the same imagery you get from ActRaiser, thanks to Quintet. Take you guys out. Level 23. We're gonna want those treasure chests. And yep, there's some annoying flies here. Just get one set at a time here. They are invincible. Oh, hey, get over here. Get over here! I'm only killing you for completion's sake, but I still like it. And the nice thing is, it's also for those statues. So first treasure chest, just a medical herb. Now, in order to beat the game, we have to be at a minimum level of 24. 200 gems, quite nice. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention about the magic bell. In fact, I even forgot to mention what it does. It gives you infinite gems. It also serves as a strange bottle. So if you die, you will not lose your gems at all. So nice double effect there. However, the super bracelet is probably the better way to go, unless you are really hurting for gems. I'd say the super bracelet was more important when we picked that up. The last part anyway. That chest right there is actually pretty annoying to get. Go ahead and go out of the way. Of course, we need to kill these guys. The only ones who take more than 2 shots from light arrow. But pretty easy layer. All right, come out here and die. Thank you. Yeah, we got a portal there, so we have to go back to the beginning, or continue on to the 3rd portal in order to get in there. It is necessary, however. If it's what I think it is, though, I may have to double back anyway. It's it may be an interesting call. I don't remember if it's what I'm thinking it is in vanilla, but we'll find out shortly. Now, not necessary to clear out all of these, but I'm just doing it because I want to. But 2 layers left. Okay, yeah, those little slabs there, can't hurt them right now. At least not yet. But these are the best things to grind against in terms of experience for the whole game. They give 4,000 experience apiece. We can't kill it. Can't destroy them just yet, as we need to. They hurt though. Let's go ahead and just get rid of these guys. So that'll open up a couple of little alcoves for us to hide in while these things go by. Yeah, wait for you. But don't move on just yet. We want this chest over here. It is well, kind of necessary. Okay, I'm not taking as much damage as Karan did when he did this, so... the Toru'd Asu. So basically the soul armor, best armor in the game. Yep, Toru'd Ama. Oh my god, why did I think that was a Su? That's a Ma. But not only is the soul armor or the best armor in the game, it's actually what lets you survive in this next region. So Gen Waku no Akukan, something like that. Dazzling Space in the US version. See those spirits? If you don't have the soul armor, they will absolutely eat your health away. 100 gems, yay. Just run right by these guys. And I should be close to hitting the level I need before I leave here, so that'll be quite nice to hit that on the way. It's also very nice in the randomizer when that happens. So that just opens that up, but we can just run right here because this chest here, Pistolbredo, best sword in the game, destroys everything that can be destroyed, including these things. 4K experience apiece, and level 24. So if you need to grind, just go back to the portal in this room and kill those 3 slabs, run in and out, 12K experience multiple times within a few seconds. Again, 24 is the minimum. If you're not confident, 25 and above is okay. But we need to run back here really quick and go the right direction. And with that is the last red hot item. Absolutely necessary because we cannot hurt the final boss. In fact, we can't even reach the final boss without it. So we need to double back to the Mountain of Souls. Last backtracking in the game. I'm serious this time. So yay, happy music one last time. Make our way down here. Just kind of either go by the kid who gave you the mushroom shoes or by that guy. All the way down to this corner. Now, if you've not found the 2 grandmas who are with him, you can't do this, but let's just say go find them. They're powerful mages. So that's another developer's foresight. But with them and the 3 red hot items, we get the dancing grandmas! And with all that, final boss is now accessible, and we can actually harm him. Of course, the first form, we don't need the magic, but don't tell him we know that. So the final spell in the game, good old Phoenix. Actually, no, that's a Firebird in this version, which is interesting because they translate as Phoenix in the US version of this, Firebird in Illusion of Gaia, but it is the same one, essentially. Actually, did I read that right? Let's see. Oh, Godbird. Why did I think that was Roe? No, Ko and Roe I get mixed up. Yeah, that's the Godbird, not Firebird. Anyway, so yeah, there's my there's my correction of the day. But all that's left to do is go kill the final boss. I'm not even gonna grind because I've got enough practice on fighting this guy at this level. No point in grinding. So I want to double check to see what the pause screen says in these last couple areas. So let's see. Desture no shinden. Destroy. Desutore. No, that's Ru. So Desutoru no shinden. Destroyer. I want to say that's it, but I could well be wrong. Surprise, bitch! And we 2-cycle him, so while he dies, now we equip the Godbird. And he has less to say in this than he does in the US version. Okay, so Desutore Itono. Okay, yeah, so I guess it's not Satan, but at the same time, it's not Death Toll either.
No!
Yeah, this guy is not that difficult. Just destroy the flames, make him vulnerable. Oh, he's got his fireballs have more spread in the US version. Still, that's not too bad. Because by the time you can no longer hurt him, you got plenty of time to dodge. I'll still take some damage from the lasers because they are harder to avoid. But anyway, this guy is not that bad. Just have an herb ready if your health gets low. Poke these flames. You get gems back if you run out. Enjoy the awesome music. Also enjoy the fact that this background is reused in Illusion of Gaia as the item screen. I didn't get as many hits in there as I thought I wanted. That's okay. And just dealing with some flame placement here. Unfortunately, yeah, if you shoot your magic at the same time those lasers are out, you get plenty of lag. That's the main thing the speedrunners are going for, is avoiding the lag. But he did. Oh, a pretty good time. So the magician that joined us at the beginning is saying, hey, we're going to stay here and make sure this place is sealed. You can go home now. And now we are now out of control. So basically, God is telling us, hey, you did good. Go talk to everybody in the world and then come back here and we'll just disappear, I guess. All in all, this game is still very fun. It has aged quite well. It has a couple rough spots, but in the end, that's mostly down to the translation. But still, not as bad as it could be. It doesn't have as many cryptic things as a lot of games in this era, and at the same time, it's a better translation than Illusion of Gaia. So here we have King Magritte saying, you know, if a man kills one man, he's considered a murderer, but if he kills 100, he's considered a hero. Anyway, I screwed up, so I'm going to make a statue of you so we don't forget this, and, well, someone will mess up something down the line. Hopefully, people learn from their mistakes, but I kind of doubt it. We're only human, after all. We tend to repeat history over and over again. But I'm optimistic, despite all that. Really, I am. Once again, I'm not even going to attempt to read the text. Let's enjoy this ending theme, because we have one more major change between the US version and Japanese version in this ending, and I will be sure to point that out. For now, I really can't say much more, given I run the rando of this all the time on stream, and essentially it remains unchanged. The major changes, of course, were mostly graphical, and the fact that we didn't have a screen, I couldn't find the screen if it's there, on showcasing how close we were to a next level. So that was a nice feature added to the US version. In the end, you really can't go wrong with either one. The game is simple enough to pick up. If you know it well enough in the English translation, the Japanese version, yep, not a problem. And I may go through this casually one more time, just off camera, to read more of the text and just try to understand it better. Because in all honesty, it would have been a very boring Let's Play if it was just me trying to read through all the text and picking up bits and pieces, but c'est la vie. Daijoubu desu yo. And King of the Mountain Souls is saying, "Hey, Noma's mad at me, but we're friends now." But Noma's just saying, "Oh, sucks that you have to go, but what can we do?" It also sucks that Dr. Leo died, but again, what can you do? Now, the funny thing is, in the randomizer, it is possible to softlock in 2 places in the ending. If you have not released Turbo's Grave or Lisa, the game really doesn't know what to do. Just kind of stand there. You can freely walk around. Oh, I just noticed. Yeah, the mermaid is topless. I didn't even see that when we spoke to her earlier. But again, that's a change in the US version. I'm not surprised they did, given they changed Medusa into Poseidon. Admittedly, that was a pretty impressive change. I will say this: the Poseidon sprite looks cooler. Looks a little bit more menacing. But it's Japan, it's not afraid of boobage. So they're basically talking about the state of the world, and hey, here comes Rue. And Rue says, hey, I'm engaged now, isn't that great? Yep, the dolphin who helped him out of the cell, they got together, so happy ending for him. I just noticed the things on the wall hanging above the Mermaid Queen, they kind of look like Cutman's weapon from Mega Man 1, just with green dots attached. Gotta love these little graphical things you never notice. Right there at the top, just a little classic nervous laugh in Japanese. Little thing to pick up like that at just reading bits and pieces. If I ever do another run of this, I may well, in a few years, if I get more fluent, I will probably attempt to read more of the text. Yep, goes to a dog. And of course, as has been pointed out before, there's a turbo in every Quintet game. It's kind of like there's a Tony in every Wild Arms game. And Turbo doing his little dance. And for whatever reason, Lisa's asleep, so once again, we'll touch her with our Dream Rod. And she's basically saying, please don't forget about me. Promise me you'll come back sometime. As for whatever reason, we invaded her dream. She woke up with a strange man in her room. She threw us out. We left, and she fell in love with us. And ultimately, she does not even have a unique sprite. Well, unique in the sense that she's the only young woman we see, but if there were more in town, but thou must, by the way. If there were more in town, they'd probably look exactly like her. She doesn't even have pajamas. She just sleeps in that same dress. And of course, fade back to the what's called Ode to Lisa in the US version. In the Japanese version, it is actually translates to A Night Without Lovers. And there's a vocal version available on YouTube, and it's actually quite good. But this is just kind of the epilogue of saying, hey, the world's getting back to normal. Lisa's going to be hoping things improve. Dr. Leo's loss is sad for everybody, but life goes on. Got this nice cloud layers scrolling at the bottom there. We're just enjoying the music for a little bit here. Hopefully it comes out well in the audio. I did turn the game up before I started recording. And the last major change. Lisa looks far more anime in this version than she does in the US version. Mostly with the different eye size. And quite frankly, this one looks a lot better. Makes her look far more innocent, which is what the game was depicting her as. Of course, given how many times I run the randomizer on stream, yeah, my promo image looks kind of familiar compared to this. Of course, then again, you saw it in the thumbnail if you're watching this on YouTube. Actually, does she blink in the US version? I don't remember. She closed her eyes, but when was the last time we watched this without fast forwarding it after a rando seed? Okay, there she is. Yeah. In fact, I don't think she moves her hands in the US version. But the Staff of Soulblader. Still a very, very classic game. Very easy to get into, especially if you're fans of ActRaiser. I keep telling my brother, you got to play this one. ActRaiser is his favorite game of all time. And of course leads into its spiritual successors, Evolution of Gaia and Terra Enigma. Can't go wrong with any of them. Now, I do want to do a Let's Play of the ActRaiser remake in the near future. It may not be for a little while because I got some other secondary projects. As of right now, Of course, we're going to be continuing with the Ease Appreciation project for secondary projects on the channel. So Ease 2 will be after this. After that, I'm torn. I want to do a group LP of Runbow with some friends, but I haven't seen a lot of interest in that. I'll reach out, engage that after the Ease 2 recording, because hopefully I'll have a good backlog of videos again by the end of the year. I'll be working on my next main Let's Play, which might have started by now. I won't say what it is on camera right now, but if it started, it started. Hopefully get that recorded, well, maybe before the end of the year. And then just get ready for some smaller ones. But for now, got Ease 2 after this, maybe Runbow. If not, I'll probably finally get to Sailor Moon Another Story, and then work on the East series between secondary projects. Main one will last a few months. For now, we got the epilogue. Basically, God telling us, you know, it's been a year and you still think of that girl. I don't think you're ready to become an unfeeling, unemotional angel. Just we'll wipe your memories and you can go live with her. How's that sound? So you have no say in the matter. You get kicked out of heaven. And Lisa's talking to a goat that she is named Turbo because it reminds her of Turbo the dog, because of similar mannerisms. And that is, of course, a theme in these games, is the cycle of rebirth and reincarnation. And she's like, "Oh, Tenshi-san, do you remember me? It's you." And you can say yes or no, but it doesn't really matter what you say. Yes, I don't remember you. That's the funny thing about yes and no in Japanese is it's not it's basically an agreement or disagreement more than confirmation in the way you say it. You could ask, can I not use my phone on the train? And someone would say, yes, you cannot, versus no, you can. It takes a little bit of getting used to. That's the example my online course used, but it's basically saying, oh, well, we're just going to have to start anew. And I hereby claim you in the name of the fact that I fell in love with you after 3 seconds of interaction. But they start anew, they live their new life together, so it's a sweet little ending, even though they had no development whatsoever. But early 90s video game, what can you do? Designated love interest. And of course, you walk a lot faster than she does, so you have to stop for her. And of course, Turbo doing a little dance. But there's the end screen. So life goes on. Thank you guys once again for watching. I'm Gunarm Dyne. Call me Dyne. If life is giving you a hard day, don't be afraid to keep putting the fork. And I will see you guys for the next project as we return to East 2 and finish up the main story of that first entry. You guys take care. Hey, more snowballs! Hey, how are you getting snow? You're not on the snow. That's cheating. Ah, physics. Particularly video game physics.